alert! Cue the chaos! Theorycraft Online shields up, snacks ready. Welcome aboard the Cottontail 86 stream, live on Twitch, simulcasting to Kick and YouTube. Catch the VODs later, but for now, stay for the ride. War trails burning through the midnight blue. Fleet alarm screaming while the chat cuts through. One eye on the refinery, one eye on the raid. Laughing through the madness that the galaxy made. Marbles rolling wild while the emotes fly fast. Pokemon battles and the memes never last. Vulcan with the logic, Klingon with the fire. Cotton's on the bridge and we're climbing higher. Loop drops glittering in the neon haze. Every new surprise just lights up the page. Twitch in the front row, kicking the mix. YouTube holding the replay for the later fix. Whatever the game, we're ready to explore. From Starfield skies to the channel Discord. Roar, the groupies growing every night we collide. Cottontail 86 with the hyperspace ride. Countdown running, engines hum. Everybody in the chat says, here we come. Mic check, lights up, let the music roll. One more step and we launch full throttle. To boldly claw where the grinders won't go. Dark blue lights and the neon glow. Theory craft loud while the warp core spin. Raise those shields. Let the chaos begin. Cottontail 86 taking over the night. Purple in the stars and the Zion lights. Laugh, rage, wheel spins. Community strong. Bridge crew ready. Now crank this song. Hey, spin that wheel. Hey, make that deal. Hey, fleet up, punch in. Let's ride. Warp speed, no brakes. Replay, high stakes. Bridge crew standing side by side. Hey, clip that win. Hey, let the show begin. Hey, bring the hype from wall to wall. Twitch on live, kick on deck. YouTube's waiting for the call. Bundles to claim and a dozen tabs deep. Chat moving faster than a furring you can cheat. Somebody yelling, hit the refinery. While Cotton's theory crafting perfect strategy. Tangy is screaming, alerts collide. Stream a bot barely keeping the systems alive. But somehow the chaos turns perfectly clean. Like a starship dancing through a battle scene. Buttons get mashed and the scoreboard shakes. Every little moment turning into break. Community rolling with the jokes and the lore. New faces welcome through the hangar door. The lag gets heavy, we keep moving on. If the match runs long, then the anthem stays strong. No matter the mission, no matter the star. Cottontail 86 takes it just a little farther. So if you're arriving from the raid tonight, or finding the stream in the search bar light, Twitch for the live, Kick for the thrill, YouTube for the voice. When the night grows still, keep your seatbelt tight and your volume high. We're flying through the static, through the pixel sky. One chip, one chat, one electric spark, lighting up the void from the intro mark. Deep breath in. Hold that flame. Hey. Chat tight fast. Say the name. Cottontail 86 front and center. Press start now. Welcome to the adventure. To boldly claw where the grinders won't go. Rabbit on the captain's chair, running the show. Community strong and the energy bright. Cottontail 86 going live tonight. Dark blue thunder and the purple skies. Science sparks reflected in everybody's eyes. From fleet command to marbles rolling along. Bridge crew ready. Now sing this song. Stay tuned for the chaos. Stay tuned for the lore. One more lap around the station before we explore. If you missed the beginning, don't worry, you'll see. The replay lives on YouTube and the live's on Twitch. And kick with me. Stream is live. Engage. Welcome to Hyperspace Arcade.
Hello and good evening. Happy Wednesday. How y'all doing tonight? Welcome in, Martok. Thank you for the lurk. I'm going to actually start with my 34 account. I got to hit a couple more assassins to finish off the task that I have opened. Hey, Asian boy, how you doing tonight?
The guy playing first. The guy playing first base. The guy on first base.
Who is on first?
What are you asking me for? I don't know.
Wait a minute,
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's his name.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
That's it.
Let's get that key done. Oh, it did the thing where I put it in the wrong account again. Every once in a while, when I try to sign into one of the other accounts, it signs me into the wrong account. It sends the code to the right account. Howdy, Darktree. But it's the weirdest glitch. Probably more of a web browser thing than a Scopely thing. So far, so good, Darktree. How about yourself? How are you doing tonight? Good evening, Retro Fury. How are you? I already lost my train of thought what I was going to do. That didn't take long at all. Oh, I was going to check and see if I completed the task. It's not going to take much. There we go. That's done. Wanted to knock out these tasks really fast. On my 34 account. That way I didn't forget to do them. I should have just enough choice tokens left to be able to finish this. I should have checked before I claimed the task, but exclamation point join to get into the next dungeon. I see engineering. How you doing tonight? All right, so we're 3 out of 3 on these tasks. They're giving us an extension on the store. So we're going to be able to claim things twice out of here. So if you have anything that you want a second time, be sure to claim it early. Because they've set the timer to reset it 7 days. So as long as you pull whatever you want out before like the normal expiration time, you'll be able to do a double pull. And most of what I've been getting here has been ship blueprints and building parts. I'm saving all the legendary currency. All the legendary currency I'm getting in my baby accounts going into Ascension particles. So I might go for some forbidden tech or artifacts. I don't know how much currency I need for any of the stuff anymore. Oh, I need to claim mycelium still. I'm trying to make sure I get a good stockpile of this.
Go fuck yourself, Guppy!
D-Well, how you doing tonight? What would really be nice for me right now? Some discovery parts. 19-hour day yesterday. Got 4 hours of sleep. Ooh, that's a lot of rough stuff. Hopefully you get a chance to do a little recovery today. Be able to get done earlier tonight and rest up. Get more than 4 hours of sleep at least. Yeah, the body barely maintains at 4 hours. There's absolutely zero recovery with that much sleep. I shouldn't say zero. There's a little something. The toughest thing on a G3 account is everything has value. Wood would have a meeting in 2 hours, then back to work straight after. Ugh. Well, hopefully you just make it through on some caffeine and get an opportunity to rest up tomorrow or something, or have a long weekend or an easy weekend. Never did look. I'm still collecting flax in Microscape. Coffee cup will be full for sure. Coffee does the body good. Well, does the spirit good at least. There's a reason to help Janeway get through getting back to home. I think I'm gonna avoid spending on some of them primes until I know exactly what I need. Because those ship blueprints for the specialty ships are more important right now. Exclamation point join to get into the next dungeon. Ooh, we got the mission key hunter SMS. I need to work on missions too. I haven't done those yet. I think we still have some time to collect the this event's still up. So I just need to make sure that I finish this. And to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if we still get an unlock tomorrow. I don't think we've had all the missions yet. Exclamation point join to get in the next dungeon. Yeah, and I ended up screwing up my my challenge track. I forgot to do challenge stuff yesterday. I didn't hit any of my V'ger hostels. So I've only completed 1 day of the challenge track. So I'm gonna miss out on my exocomp once more. Oh, I've done that way too many times. I think I only end up getting that exocomp like half the time. Let's see, we got V'ger Orions today. That ship can get recalled back home. I think... No. Okay, that is my Excelsior crew. Exclamation point join to get in the next dungeon. Do we have Transigen Hunt? We do. Alliance. Okay, so I'll park this to do Transigen. One of my alliance mates said that they were gonna go do Transigen yesterday, I think it was. And I was like, okay, that means that we need to probably do it a little bit. And it was about time to stock up on the canisters and containers, so I parked 2 ships out last night one to mine canisters, one to mine containers, and just let them run all night. I should have saved the Vengeance for an outpost. Exclamation point, join to get in the next dungeon. Alright. I did...
F&A, Cotton, F&A.
Hey, Draven, how's it going tonight? I did 2 tasks so far today. I did... What was it? Borg suppressors and... class honors? So making pretty decent progress with that. There's 7-star materials. I don't know if I have choice tokens. Oh yeah, I got plenty. I haven't done the choice task one very much. It hasn't popped up a lot. I'm not thrilled about ore though. Yeah, it's still good. It's still good. So we need to do 3 of those. Good morning, RSDJ. How are you today? The clip, you're feeling better already. I was gonna say, like, I didn't hear anything play this time. I was like, shoot, is it broken? Because I was like, I don't know if I've heard any of the clips do a sound. Oh. It broke again. Did not get. Did not get a URL. No, it did. We'll put the assistant on it. Also incoming. Great. Greatest things are broken. Yeah, at least part of the shoutouts is working.
Bruh.
Hey, 50. We'll throw the AI agent after that one to see if it can come up with a fix on the fly. At least look at the logs and tell me what went wrong. Alright, so I still gotta claim the friggin' refreshes. Did I do any of the... I did not. I didn't even get that far. So we need 3 of the big ones.
Yo, we see that feather names, jets flying like a game of flames. New folks rolling in, whole squad is same. Pulled up to the buddy domain. Let's go! Welcome to the borough, welcome to the show. Hey, hot and tails live, let the good vibes flow. Rated train crazy, watch the numbers grow. Drop your emotes, let the whole chat know. Welcome Raiders, hey!
Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Tepesh. Welcome in, 709, Paul. Welcome in, Chad. Lord of Scarin, Ellie. Green Tea. Misa. I hate how the audio is so much longer than I can make the video clip go. That exceeds the max. Hey Chad, thank you for the raid. How are you doing tonight? How was the stream? I got to catch some of it, but not all of it. Yeah. Misa, happy to have a great day. Thank you very much for the turtle.
Oh, I'm Jados dropping the snack metaphors. Bold move, but I'm all for a wild new flavor in the chat stew. Maybe it's time for some roasted Wubbit madness, crispy, cunning, and just chaotic enough to shake up the vibe. Consider this your official carrot and broccoli truce until the snack wars reignite. Let's roll with it. Crunchy free zone activated.
It's not liking to play the it's not liking to actually put the text in the chat. I think that might have been exceeding the word limit. I got Codex modifying the player right now. Cause it's not playing the shout outs on the video stuff again for some damn reason. I don't know if Twitch updated something in their API, because they've been making some changes on a bunch of stuff and updating a lot of back end things. But yeah, welcome in, Raiders. How was everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody had a fantastic Wednesday and enjoyed Chad's stream. So far, we are going through some Alliance tournament tasks, just like everybody else has been doing, I'm sure. All right, let's check and see. Let's see if this works now. See if we had enough power to be able to pull this off live. Partially. I don't think we got the picture before. We got the video clip though. Or we didn't get the video clip. Well, at least we got the profile picture this time. Something else to mess around with after stream. Man, it went good for so long. Thank you for the raw green tea. Ah, crap, I was gonna have it look at something else while we're here. Was something else off? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Crap, I don't remember how many we were at. Oh, thank you for redeeming the teabag, Coder Foxtrot. How are you doing today? The Mobby, thank you for the lurking and escaping. That reminds me, I should do a dungeon key. I haven't done one of those this week yet. All right, dungeon keys are active. Just killing Doritos. It should be active. Yeah, dungeon host is active. I don't see it showing up yet, though. Oh, there's one. There it is. Get your dungeon keys. Get your dungeon keys.
F&A, Cotton, F&A.
Thanks, Doss. Perfect. Okay. So we'll have a couple of fixes to streamer bot after the stream. So that's always a good thing. Always trying to make small improvements on all the little bot things, because there's always so much room for improvement when it comes to this stuff. Howdy, Mr. Tony, sir. How are you tonight? I think that's the one I left last night. That's so close on what it needs to be. So it still needs another 290. Why can't they make the numbers like even? Like that's kind of frustrating. Hello, Violet J. How are you doing tonight? You had open sub account phone for Brawl Stars. Trying to catch up some on all the missed collection missions. Nice. Yeah, I know some of that stuff. You said it for a little bit, and like you have so many things to collect. This will be 4. Math is hard, apparently. I still need 73. This do? No. Actually, I don't even know if I mathed it. I think I might have been doing an assumption. That's still not enough to do just one, because I said it was 70. No, not you. Close, yeah. This happens to me a lot when it comes to these 7-star materials missions. Like sometimes I feel like the points don't count right. Because I'm like, I don't know if I really, if I actually misjudged that or if it, like did like some other randomness. Must be one of those things where it's just slow scoring. I don't know. All right, same thing I said earlier on this account. So they're extending Alliance Store to run for a total of 14 days. They added an additional 7 days to it. All of these store claims refresh after 7 days. So if you claim out of the store before the timer reaches, as long as you have more than 7 days left, you can claim twice out of this run of the store. Hey Dustin, how's it going tonight? So if you have anything that you really want to double up on, double dip, make sure you're having it claimed like tomorrow. And try to save enough currency to be able to do that double dip with it too. Need one more for the Vengeance refit. They said that they're going to increase the amount of currencies that we're getting too. So I'm very curious to see how much of an uplift that's actually going to be. I don't think they actually put it in the blog. You don't like having back problems with pain? No, that is a terrible thing to have for sure. What happened the other day with the 19-minute short stream? I don't think there was a short stream. Shouldn't have been. Unless I got disconnected or something. Oh. Yeah, apparently last Thursday. Did I have issues? I don't remember. That might have been the day. My internet might have glitched out that day. That might have been the day that my internet glitched out. They have updated the payout info. Go to Alliance leaderboard. That is updated. That's what, about a 40% uplift? About 50, I guess. The legendary currency is 24/7. It's normally 16.5. Emerald Chain XP is 200k. It doesn't show. It doesn't show here though. Yeah, it's almost 50%. It's probably 50% when you account for rounding. I think the Alliance tournament credits was lower. 12.3, because that would be 8,200. No, that is roughly 50% uplift. At least for rank 1. I'm not going to go through all the ranks. That's more than I expected, but it's what I had hoped for. Yeah, 8250 uplifted 50%. That's an extra 4125. I mean, that's within a rough rounding error of 12.3. I claim his tired brain. I hear you on that one. It's kind of nice that they have the scores posted in multiple areas like that, so you can actually compare it. I'd be interested to see if that's the same for lower leagues too. Where are you? This one, what are we in? Expert League. This one's 57.75 and 11.550. So it's uplifting by 2,900-ish. Yes, that's about 50% still. That's consistent. Good. That's a good move. Taking these 24K home gladly. Yeah, I am going to put things to good use. That is for dang sure. Because that is a good payout. Is there any way to make a wave defense a little effing for people they totally dislike? A little fun for I think the only way that wave defense really gets more fun is when you graduate to doing elite and you can drop it down to 5 instead of 10. I mean, it can be fun if you make it fun. Like, if you're in a group that knows what they're doing and can blow through them really fast, like, it can go pretty quick. But if you're just in, like, a random group, yeah. I was gonna suggest that too, Ellie. If you do hop on a Discord and do a Discord room with some alliance mates and just blow through it, like, it makes it a little more fun because you can just bullshit while you're clicking away. Group, solo, duo, whatever, it's a pain. I've gotten to that point. I mean, it's been what, 3 years now? I've had my fair share. It's kind of like the like the swarm and the probes. Like, I've hit my share. I've paid my dues. I really don't want to have to go back there if I don't have to. Yeah, GS31 is a pain in the butt if you're not going to be doing the waves. But I would say that ship alone is pretty well worth it. Because even in my 70s, like, that ship has utility and usefulness. And, you know, like, if they do some expansions for freebooters or, you know, like, any other similar lighter content, you know, like, that ship could maintain some usefulness. Although with a lot of these new loops, they're moving towards FKR centric as far as the hostiles, so it's not really useful for that. But I mean, you can beam all the way up to level 69 with it. So, like, you can do, like, your faction events with it in a very passive manner to take a lot of that grind away. Shout out to all your peeps and Fobble on server 86. Well, shout out to Fobble on server 86. I had to think about if you were going to be showing up against me in incursions or something for a second there. I was like, oh no. Is it a veiled threat of some sort? But yeah, Dustin, I mean, you're kind of in the same boat as, like, Retro Fury. She does not want to do waves either. It's a pain. It's a pain. It takes a lot of focus and everything. Wish the bigger petition ship that should be Federation into counting as Federation, like the Voyager and the Dauntless. Yeah. You hate waves, you don't know how you get laurels. They're gonna have laurels and more than Academy if they're gonna be using it as an actual currency for upgrading officers. It's gonna be too much of a chokehold if it's in one place. There will be at least one other place that'll be sourceable at some point if they're gonna use it. Otherwise, you like the officers that need it right now are really most useful in waves. Kind of. It doesn't hurt to not have them if you're not going to do waves. They've got a PvP ability too, but kind of like Godsend sourcing. Godsend sourcing is in the Alliance Tournament store. Right? That's your Godsend sourcing. And you have 2 chances at that stuff right now. Oh, it's only available to Master League. It is in here though, right? I'm pretty sure I had to get like 5 or 10 shards of it to unlock it finally. Because I almost did it in Flashpoints. I'm not mistaken, it is in here, right? Did they... Did it get removed from my store because I have it unlocked? Because it's normally at the bottom. Well, that's the thing. Like, I know I just saw it on my 34 account. It has been in there. Should we have received a new mission today? I believe it's going to be tomorrow because it should be Thursdays. I would think, since Thursday is Arcfall Day. That's my thought. I'm checking the other store really quick. I see Echo Papa. Is that the one that I needed? That might have been the one that I unlocked. That's the PvP one. That would have been the one that I needed to unlock. I unlocked Flashpoints. I unlocked Godsend in Flashpoints. I needed to use tourneys to unlock the Echo Papa. But that's still weird. I don't see Echo Papa in this store. But I'm really I thought they had Godsend in here though. I don't see Echo Papa. That's funny. I thought it was in here. If you already have it, it doesn't show up. That's weird. Because so many of these things stay in existence. Because, like, I should have the torpedo pods and the duophoton warheads and the control seeker probes. You know, like, I think those ones all come from Fuse trials. Only the Godsend doesn't. Ellie, did you happen to unlock it? Yours is next to the Prime Valor emblem. Yeah, it was right in front of like Tarka's isolytic weapons and stuff for mine. Well, I guess it was at the end of the store because it wasn't unlocked. No, it was unlocked. What the hell's Prime Valor emblems? That's normally at the top. This thing is so randomly disorganized. Did I end up with the split lead outpost directives again? I had to look and see which account I was on because I haven't done Mycelium claim yet. They do it for the Godsend. I don't understand why they don't do it for everything. Yeah. I mean, it's newer. A lot of this stuff is older. So they may have added that ability into the newer stuff as they're adding it. I think that's a reasonable thought. But yes, these things last for 8 days. So you need to make sure that you claim anything you want to get a second chance at in the next 2 days. So by Friday. And you'll be able to double dip into these things. Get an extra pull of your mycelium, get an extra pull of all the extra officer shards and stuff. Where the hell's the Valor emblems? I feel like my store... There it is. I don't have Echo Papa or Godsend in this store. I have it unlocked on this account. I don't have it unlocked in my other account. I can see the Echo Papa. I can't see the Godsend on that one though. And we should still get the payout at the end of the tournament tasks with our 50% uplift. So we should have a pretty decent run of stuff to be able to use. You'll be restocked by the time that it comes through for refresh. And if you use everything that you normally would and leave that 50% for next time, then you've got a good starting point for, you know, like anything new they could add, because this store could be further improved. All right, my solo outpost directives are split up again. I have 2 in this group right here. I'm already maxed, or I'm already at cap on these 2. I really need to run them this week. You have 200k AT points because of all the comps. There's an outpost pass coming up again. Is it the event series? Like we just had this past week? That'd be a good thing. I mean, I'm already at cap. I could do at least one outpost a day for the next week and a half. Plus, I'll be able to get more of this too. Wait a minute. There was 2 up here. No, we do normally have 6 because it was 2 and 4 last time too. But it's good to know that there's an outpost pass coming up. Extra pure prime mirror dust too. My goodness. They're spoiling us. I mean, we deserve it, but they're still spoiling us. The only thing I really care about changing, like the next change that needs to happen, is we need the count of legendary currency at the top. We need that so bad. Like, that's getting past a matter of courtesy, a matter of convenience. It's getting to a point of needing it. Well, I'm really bad about following the news. Oh, Retro, did you get the comp for the Did you get the comp for the incomplete task from Monday? The legendary, the count of the legendary stuff. Well, that's good that they were passing those out then. I wasn't 100% sure if I was one of the ones that was affected. I had completed one task before they did the reset, and I wasn't certain if I had grabbed a second one, but I must not have because I didn't see a comp come through, which... it doesn't necessarily matter too much, I don't think. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember what the prime was that I was chasing anymore either. I don't think I wrote that down on my list. I don't even know if I have the currency for it anyways. When they reset in the middle of the task, I kept seeing it was active, but didn't realize I could actually still complete it for about a day. So you were one of the ones that had the two tasks as showing as active? You? I know Ellie had that happen. Yeah. That seemed like that was a very common thing. Was it official? Okay. Yeah, like things happened after like the reset. It was weird timing on the way that some of that had worked. There was a battle pass announcement in known issues. No wonder I didn't notice it. I wasn't looking at known issues for that. I have known issues. I have known issues posting into. No, that's only if they post it as an announcement. I don't know. That doesn't matter. Had a good friend redirected to you. That's good. I mean, this has definitely been. This is definitely a task to experiment with things. It's kind of a gimme at this point. I think I have it set up on the keyword submit a ticket. That way, if anybody mentions anything about submitting a ticket, that it'll just automatically pop that up. Because I was like, I wanted to make it super easy if anybody was making anything about an issue. Nothing for cheese cruise. No, I haven't done the crew thing. I should think about trying to do that. Because I could leverage BunnyBot to scrape websites for information and come up with some top crews or whatever. You able to max you? That's big. That makes such a huge difference. Congratulations, Retro. Max to you makes such a huge difference. I mean, it's getting to the point where they have to be careful about giving any additional sourcing of giving yourself hull repair, because we're gonna get too close to 100% before too long here, because they're walking a little dangerously close. Yes, it definitely makes moving to G7 a lot easier. A lot easier. I've kind of wondered, like, what the what the benefit would be at earlier levels. Like where it starts being useful. Don't know if I do that this year or not, but not sure how I feel about it. I mean, to be honest, like one of the most fun things I think right now is if you go 70, get yourself a vengeance and build that sucker up at 70. Like, that's gonna be a really fun toy to have. Because you'll be able to throw that at anything and be able to be successful with it. And be able to punch up. Like, you'll be able to go do all the things. Trying to. Ruby, how's it going?
You're the best around.
But yeah, I think sitting and parking at 70 would be fun. Haven't found G6 as much fun as 60 yet. I think it's kind of the same thing. It wasn't? I don't know. I kind of felt that it got annoying. Like, the hazards were annoying. But as long as you were able to stay ahead with the research, like, I felt that it was fairly fun. Some of it might depend on what portions of it you're engaging in, too. Because you've got the, like, all the Armadas and stuff like that. The motivating refit, does it add additional rewards to the archive? It does. So that changes the archive to update to have the G6 materials in it. I think that's what the refit does. I could never remember. It has Sigma. I think that was part of the change. Did it add G5? Was that what it did? Was it adding G5 and Sigma? I suppose I can't see that one either. It'd actually be easier to go look at the skin section than it would be to try to find it in here, wouldn't it? Yeah. I think it just had Sigma. Then I go to the same spot. And that ship's deployed. I can't look there. I never remember what all the things are. Free Macadon. She is free. I had an argument with an alliance mate over crap. I think it was Leslie. I was like, Leslie's very sourceable now, and he's like, well, I don't think he's that sourceable. I'm like, just because you think it's not that great doesn't mean it's not there. Sigma resources, yeah. So the claim in the IA building adds the Sigma to it as well. So that does update. They've been really good about that. It's been updating the things. Needed 2 shards and only got 1. Oh, I agree. It's not very sourceable, but the fact is she is sourceable. And I actually didn't even know that she was sourceable. Like, I think it was you that pointed it out on another stream a month or 2 back, that this is the only spot that she came in, and I didn't realize that... Was it this one? Wasn't it this one? No, it's not this one. It's this one. She's in one of these ones, right? She's only in one place, yes. But it's the one that comes up with incursions. Isn't it the incursions, the gold trophy recruit pack? I swear it was here. Am I just staring past her? Or is it a different flame? Oh, yes, I did stare right past her. I was like, I know that she's here. And I pulled the other one thinking that was it. I didn't realize that she was only in the one. Why do they have two? Like, that feels weird. I'll take my chance. And transport patterns. Yeah, it is strange to see. Are they unique? If they're unique, I guess it's not a big deal. Yeah, they look like they're pretty unique. You know, that's funny. The only officer that I need out of this one is Wesley Crusher. I have every other officer in this one maxed. And then Mackinnon's the only one in this one. So each one of those, I only need one of the officers. That's crazy. But she was... I think she's only rank 1. Oh, she's got the umlaut. No, she was rank 3. Well, I mean, fairly advanced. I mean, for me, she doesn't matter. It is kind of just annoying. I think you can source Wesley. Well, I mean, you could have went with Officer Depot tokens. She's one of several officers. I mean, if you need her unlocked, yes, that helps. Oxygen mining benefit, I don't think is substantial. That gets fairly dwarfed by like the Meridian's ability and some of the resurgent stuff. But as long as you're able to get unlocked, you know, the rank and the level doesn't specifically matter if you're using the captain maneuver. But yeah, there's no reason to have an officer that is 5 years old at this point. Like that locked up. Like, I understand an officer like Tal being locked up, but this one doesn't. This one does not break the game. In any argument of anything, it would be. Yeah, it would be nice if they had some kind of an ability that brought benefit to it. Like, What I would really love to see, is an officer like that increases your chance to flip to a geode. I don't know about everybody else, but like Isogenite itself, I haven't had a trouble keeping stocked up on. Like I've got 5 days of one. I've got 70 days of the 2-star stuff. $70 days of the 2-star stuff. And then 30 days of the 3-star stuff. And that's all 100% in pursuit of geodes. That may change at some point as I get the building updated or the research updated or something. Like maybe that becomes harder to keep up with, but I'm not in a hurry for that Isogenite tree. There's like 3 or 4 research nodes in there that I'm interested in. The rest of it doesn't excite me at all. All right, let's knock some of these Orions down. About quota, it's hard. We don't have quota. Are you just talking about with the geodes? It takes more effort. It takes effort for sure. I think at this point I'm at risk of not being able to make my next geode pull. Because this one comes up tomorrow morning every set. And then I'm only at 80k out of 200 for the next one. So I have, 3 days to get that extra 120. I haven't fallen behind on it yet. Like, I haven't been able to not do a full refine. The mining's way faster. I mean, the speed itself isn't the problem, but obviously if you're mining faster, you have you have more opportunities to flip, which means that you should see more. Like, it increases your odds of getting geodes, but it doesn't really... It's kind of like an indirect help. But I mean, there's like the research and the, I think the building too, also add to that, that equation. You think you play loop without it now? Well, I mean, that's one of those things. I mean, if you build your routines around it, you know, like if you only have to be maintaining 1 or 2 ships mining, and versus me doing it with 2 to 3, like that's obviously a big advantage because it takes a third of the effort for you. But I mean, it all depends on the kind of player that you are, because like me, like I've got 5 ships out mining 100% of the time. you know, I have different objectives out in space, and you know, basically when I'm not dealing directly with any of the other objectives, I set it in territories and work on isogenite and geodes more so than the isogenite, the geodes. But as long as it stays maintained, I haven't had any problems doing double pulls with everything, luckily. I kind of thought that there was going to be a little more difficulty on maintaining that, but it's been fine. Obviously, mileage will vary based on the ships that you're using and stuff, but the G6 rare miners have been really useful for that. I mean, I think the only other thing is the you're mining G7 in quota. The only thing I do outside of the Veil is, like, right now I'm just stocking up on some ore. I'm mining gas and crystal in the Veil. So, like, I don't mind those outside of doing my mining dailies. So, like, it wouldn't be a big gain to me. If they could count that as your Veil dailies, I think that would be awesome. You know, like if they had like a quota sweep thing. Well, the Veil is boring, but it's necessary for the progression items. Like there's too much to give up. See, I'm the opposite. I'm mining tritanium in the margins because our server won't mess with any OPC for tritanium. I'm not going to be risking that in the Veil because I don't trust other servers. So I can do an overnight full ship load and not have to worry about it getting blown up. Keep the refinery fed. I've been doing 73s the last few days for my dailies. I think that we have I think there's an event up that requires a little more hit. Okay, so this is Romulan or Klingon this time. Interstellar, Voyage Across the Void. I think it was the Crucible of War. If I just do my normal dailies, I don't hit enough hostiles to clear out the Crucible of War. I actually have to go out to finish the SMS. Like, I have to make an effort for it. It boggled my mind the first night. Versus if I'm hitting at my level and I'm doing my 50 kills in the Veil, it's fine. So the only real event that we have today is the anomalous enemies. And then the Federation one. So this is FKR in a galactic anomaly system. That gets annoying. But with that running, that should help finish out the requirements to do both of those other events. At least make a good effort in it. OPC doesn't go unhunted for the most part on 95 pew pew for sure. I got hit by OPC for Ice Age Night by 110k over, so I just did my first revenge and hit that guy's Alliance OPC. I was in an alliance that was very heavy on PvP when TC launched, and yeah, we had competitions almost to see who could rack up the most OPL on runs. Like we had screenshot channels and discords for the treasures. Got threatened many times to get KOS'd over territory hits. All right, that one did not flip. I should have done a prediction on that. I don't even know the last time I legitimately hit OPC. That one's 284. I want to find a node that's a little more depleted. I'm going to see if the other systems have something. Oh yeah, you always got to go 10-1 on the retaliation. I mean, if your attempt is to make a point, you know, you have to make a point. You know, there's no point in half-assing it. I mean, that was part of our alliance etiquette. You know? Any actions taken against us was going to be returned tenfold. But I've been enjoying that again on my lower level account. You know, like the alliance that I'm in is, you know, like very much into OPC is OPC type of stuff. So, you know, like it's been difficult for me trying to get my foot in the door with augment exiles. So I've been mining splicers through the relativities. How many nodes are available in the Veil? Quite a few. Like each system has like 16. I think they're usually in 4 groups of 4. And then they doubled the number of systems, or almost doubled the number of systems that have nodes in them too. So I mean, there's, it depends on what your warp range is, because in the 71 there's 2 for each of the node types. So there's 32 in the 71 system of each node type, and then 32 in the 71 system, 32 in the 72 system, and then it gets a little funky in the 73 system. Oh yeah. I always try to get more back than I lost. If I'm going out for retribution, I mean, there's a tax that has to be paid. Actually, this system has 24. 24. It's more than I thought. I mean, it's not a lot when you consider that it's, you know, like basically 1/3 of the US servers is in one Vale, and then I think it's half each of EU and APAC. Or is APAC stuck on one? I don't specifically remember. Oh, that's what it was. The FKR hunt for the Maverick. I was wondering if the 73s were actually going to make enough movement on that point-wise. But I'd say this. It's really easy to be able to get your miners into the 72 system, because this is like tier 7, I want to say, of your G6 rare miners will reach to the 72 systems. So you have accessible almost 100 nodes of each type then, assuming that it's consistent in every one of the systems. And out here, it's very much OPC is OPC. You know, people are coming through and doing OPC hunting. And, you know, like the nodes stay fairly clear. There's not a lot of times there are zeros. You know, it gets a little busier right around the resets. Like people go right before evening reset or right before morning reset and sit there to get stocked up to recall their ships. And like if you go in the middle of the day or the middle of the night, there's usually a little more room. Because I found if I go like 2 hours after reset, like a quarter of the nodes will be empty. Whether that's people recalling and bringing the cargo back home, or whether that's people getting hit OPC, I don't know. But I know, generally speaking, I send two ships to each system. I'm mining ore and crystal out here. I send 2 ships to each system and, you know, basically mine them to their protected limit. And about the time that they reach that protected capacity and I recall them, they end up finishing my dailies for me at that point. Some of that depends how much bonus you have too, because if you have more bonus, then obviously you probably don't need as much effort as I do. I've slacked on the bonus stuff a little bit. Reminding is madness. Yeah, you'll start seeing people start setting their ships down in the next hour or so. Or swapping ships around or whatever. Like right now, it's probably still not that busy to get a node. But even if there's not an empty node, there's almost always a target that's available to knock off one if you need somebody that's OPC. I don't know if any of that counts for the dailies either. I mean, that would be kind of cool if it did. It's been a long time since I even hit an OPC ship up here. It hasn't gotten a lot busier. I've actually been a little surprised on that. It hasn't gotten a lot busier. And I wouldn't be surprised if they expand the nodes again before too long. I mean, the coolest thing is your discovery gets up here. Let's just do a small sample size. Yeah, look at this system. There's more empty nodes than there are occupied nodes at this exact moment. That is not OPC. That is not. I'd be willing to bet somebody just came through here and cleared. Because this is a little unexpectedly empty. Like, during incursions and, like, arenas and stuff, it's obviously a little more empty because people have to recall their ships. Yeah, that's a little quieter than normal, even. Up here... people have been doing their jobs, keeping the nodes clear. It's one of those things that the habits get formed very quickly of making sure that your ships don't go OPC. Obviously, you get distracted sometimes and let them go longer than you intend to, but I got a little mad this morning. Somebody hit me 10 minutes before reset. For just a little bit over. I was like, man, I don't care that I lost the stuff, but it pissed me off that it was 10 minutes before reset counted. So, like, I couldn't use it for my next daily. I was just like, come on, man. Give a guy a little credit. You give him that 10 minutes. Honestly, 110k is not a lot, so when I hit them OPC, I got 85k. Yeah, it's definitely not a lot. You totally forgot your ship was out there. I've had that happen. I've had that happen more than once. Or, like, every once in a while, like, the game bugs when you recall and it doesn't actually recall your ship. Like, I had that happen to me. A few days ago. I recalled I had my 4 miners out in the Vale. And, like, when I'm getting close to my protected limit, you know, like, I recall, and then, like, when my ship moves off the node because of the mining bonuses, it goes OPC. I went back to the game like an hour later, and one of my ships was blown up. And I looked at that and I was like, huh. I recalled all 4 of my ships. Why do I have one ship that got blown up? And then I saw that it had been harvested OPC. And I was like, okay. Either they hit me at the exact moment that I recalled that ship, and they just happened to have the luckiest timing in the world, or when I hit recall, it got off the node, but it didn't leave the system. Or it just continued sitting on the node and didn't recall, period. I like that the Isogenite 2 and 3 nodes are so small you can't go OPC. Yeah, it definitely happens more often than it should. There aren't a lot of scenarios where, you know, like it really matters. I may have missed my opportunity. Crap, I just wasted that. Like, I don't... It's one of those things, like... I probably would never really notice it or pay attention to the fact that it didn't recall if I wouldn't have lost the ship and cargo over it. Because I know what I would... When I hit recall, or when I intended to hit recall, it was underprotected or it was just barely over. So, like, I didn't lose more than my real cargo was, but it was still weird. And it's always possible. I could have just forgotten to actually click on that dock when I did the other 3 ships, but it was dock E. So it would have been my second out of the 4 that I recalled. Yeah, either it didn't work, or like I said, somebody tagged it right when it was in the midst of recalling. Because it was a GS31. That's the biggest thing that hits these things out here. Is GS31. Oh, I had the Sulabons. I was like, maybe there's still a battle report, but no. Okay, so that should be the Veil Hostile Daily. That's perfect. Well, I'm able to do... I should have paid attention to how many I hit the first time. So I'm able to do that in 2 trips now with the 73s. Which for my ship's tier, I feel is pretty good. Yeah, it's frustrated the little bugs like that. You know, like someday, you know, maybe something like that'll be fixed, because it's more of an inconvenience than it is a problem for the most part. It's like a very, very, very specific circumstance where it causes big issues. Actually, I wonder if... I'm gonna move my disco over here. Oh, that doesn't have the warp range. I could go there. Then I can disco the ship there and save 2 minutes of warping. I don't know how many trips it's gonna take. Does this matter for the level? Yes, this does matter for the level that you hit. So it's like a bonus of 50%. So that means I only have to hit like 2/3 the number of hostiles. This is a lot of hostiles still. That's over 100 hostiles. This is 125 hostiles. It's a 2-day heroic though. That's about the right level. Because it's like 50, 60 a day. I didn't look. What is this one? So this is increasing damage by 600% if they have hull breach. So this is the one where I don't know if it's going to be worthwhile to have Balana below deck still or not. Because it's a pretty big trade-off. Because if I take off hull breach, it changes combat a lot. I wonder if Walk Scotty will be enough to overcome that or not. This may need to be more... I may not be able to punch up with these ones as much. I might have to back down to 72s with the lack of hull breach. Because that's taking a lot of damage out of the equation. Actually, what tech am I wearing? Critical damage, and burning. I might need to swap techs. That knocked me out in 2 rounds. Well, I suppose the damage increase. If they're putting out 6 times the damage. Interesting. It'll be interesting to compare the 2 logs. So was that a battleship? That was an explorer, so I wasn't following the triangle too. So I might have been fighting myself more than I needed to. Generally speaking, the explorers are easier than the battleships with the 73s for me. Still not. Did significantly more damage. Went 26 rounds that time. 26 rounds. So if I'm able to increase my damage output enough, losing burning is not going to be a big problem. Because right now, burning is just helping. It's not making a big difference. But I don't know if it's going to be able to move the combat to multiple rounds. Oh, wrong button. So remove shield mitigation. It's taking a lot of damage away though. I still feel like Metreon Cascade's gonna give me the best result for Forbidden Tech. That's got to be on an FKR ship. Which one? The Godsend, the only one that I have that actually has any real combat ability? Because that's got strict parameters. It's players. Chrono Deflector is the only other one. Critical damage, Apex Barrier, and then the shield repair. But that's only for 3 rounds. If I'm looking for 25 round battles, that's not going to be good enough. Hello, Dragon Ghost Rider. Thank you for the lurk. I need to get more Chaos Tech. That's what I'm realizing right now. I need to get more Chaos Tech. See if that makes a difference. I'm running out of undamaged explorers to test on. I also need to flip over to doing battleships too then. If this fails again. Oh, that was way worse. That 25% hull was making a big difference. Plus whatever kicked in for bonuses from Nova Squadron. There's been very few circumstances where burning is not beneficial. Hello, Duke Vengeance. How's it going? Trying to see if I can punch up on some 73s in the margins for this Galactic Anomaly event. I've been able to do 73s the last few days, but Rev!
Chats flying like a game of flames. New folks rolling in, whole squad insane. Pulled up to the body domain. Let's go! Welcome to the borough, welcome to the show. Cottontail's live, let the good vibes flow. Raider train crazy, watch the numbers grow. Drop your emotes, let the whole chat know. Welcome Raiders, welcome Raiders.
The teabag song. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Cottontail. I'm trying to not suck at doing galactic anomalies in the margins right now. Rev, thank you for that fat raid. How was the rest of your stream? How did the SDFC stuff go? Or did you even get to the SDFC stuff? Makes you glad you only recently got to level 66. Well, I can go down to 72s. I can hit at my level just fine. Like, I have no doubt in that, but the little bit of the punch up right now with taking hull breach out of the equation, that punch up mechanic is just out of reach for me. Because my vengeance is only tier 8. So I don't have a lot of extra capability for hitting up with it right now. I'm pushing the limits. I'm pushing the limits of all the things. Because I've been trying to test. I'm doing like little, you know, quantum slipstream and burning. I got the burning right now. I don't have the quantum slipstream on. I'm trying Metreon Cascade, and then if that doesn't work, I'm going to move over to quantum slipstream. And thank you for the follow, Will's Den 2. Appreciate that so much. Making a push to try to get to 500 followers and getting so close. Every follow helps so much. All right, let's take a look at that battle log and see where we're at. Making a large dent. Large dent.
Thank you for the stream.
10 bits from a friendly stalker. Thank you for that 10 stream streak, Sherlock Holmes. Appreciate that so much. Enjoy your VIP for 30 days. Thank you for the follow, Mega Prime, too. Appreciate that. Oh, don't tell me Quantum Slipstream's not at home right now. That means it's on a ship that's deployed, right? No, that meant that it was on a ship in the hell is the building called? In the shipyard? There we go. I don't know if this is going to make enough of a difference. Granted, I'm a terrible soccer because I haven't gotten my... keep losing my streak. Is that the... Oh, that's actually really... That makes me feel a little bad for some of the streaks that I have now. I'm like, is that actually a gauge that can be used to figure out how big of a stalker one is? I don't want to hit incomplete ships. I want to get full data. I want to know if the 73's in reach or if I have to settle for 72s. So that didn't kill shields. Hull was roughly the same. That's interesting because I technically laid down less damage, but it was more directed. 72s might be just the easy button here. I have a few over 100, but I have a bunch that I got to 100 and something happened either with me or the stream. I'm back down to low numbers again. RNG from Chang. RNG from Chang could definitely be playing into it without hull breach. Oh, there's no hull breach. Because he requires both hull breach and critical. Well, he's not doing anything. Dragon Ghost Rider with a 25 stream streak. I always forget about that because I never go without hull breach. I always forget that. Exclamation point join to get in the next dungeon. I don't know if I go with Janeway or 1 of 11 here. Thank you for the raw bacon fish. Welcome in, Red Cyrus. How you doing tonight? I don't go with 1 of 11 because he's on another ship. I think Janeway is going to let me down too much. She's also on another ship. Yeah, playing in the Galactic Anomalies. If it wasn't for the Galactic Anomalies, I could knock down the 73s no problem. Because like the other nights when it wasn't the damage increase from hull breach, I was able to do the 73s no problem. But now taking hull breach out, it manipulates combat enough that it's being a struggle. Oh. Actually, I think dipping into S and W. We're bypassing shields with Slipstream. Critical damage doesn't add up as much. Mitigation. He's not adding to combat. Increasing base weapon damage isn't horrible. Nobody else here has... Gotta recall this ship anyways. I don't know how Janeway ended up on the goddamn Squall. Oh, it was doing armadas. It was my 3rd armada crew. I didn't switch it over to my Squall crew. I was wondering how the hell she ended up on that ship. That makes sense. Exclamation point join to get in the next dungeon. Okay, now we try with Janeway. Walk Carol may be overkill to me. It may cause me to lose shields. If it does, then I'll have to swap in Kim for Carol. So many variables. So many variables. Do we have any fresh? Oh. I like doing that to other people. Thank you for that bacon fish. That is a favorite. I enjoy using that one on streamers. Oh no. This redeem. I hate this one so much. This takes so long to clear. This is the crowd control one. I am good at the start, but not good for the part. Would have been hitting you from the back of the head. Exclamation point join again in the next dungeon. Alright, so we died. Probably mainly for shields. Walk Carol. Move too much damage to shields for me to keep up with. I don't want to have to boost with this too. I mean, I can. But I just keep on finding that's a common thing is like most of the time when I try to punch up the shields are always the weakest part. I keep on having to chase shields for everything. Oh, wait. We have the disco. By the time I actually get the stuff figured out here, possibly. The shark. And not a baby shark. By the time I get stuff figured out here, this anomaly is going to be gone. Okay, that killed. That made a huge difference. It's still not effective. Like a Cerritos boost would do a lot here. But if Kim's keeping up... It's probably not worth the effort for 73s though. Killed your first 71 and completed the 71 missions. I did another 71s in 6-star space. Yeah, it's a good cheat and a good hack. Exclamation point join to get on the next dungeon. I mean, even when it comes to like the G7 Ascension missions, you can knock out a decent chunk of that in G6 space. Yeah, five hostels is not super effective. But it's way better than 0. High speed Yam, how you doing tonight? Yeah, it is. That's unfortunate that hull breach is such a major piece. And when it was at the prior level, when it was what, 400%, like it was still a decent offset. But when it moved up to 600% here, that was just too much. So I'm gonna run over the 72 system quick. See if I can finish some of that out. Because I think this should still be effective enough even with hull breach against these ones. That's the theory I'm going with, at least. How much time does this one have? This one has 5 minutes too. It's not bad to hit at the same level, because it's only increasing. I'm only cutting my hostels I have to hit by a third, so it's from like 120 down to like 90. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not moving the target heavily. The 71 mission crew boss. Exclamation point join. Some of those you can get by with like 5 Lorca con? 5 Lorca con? Otherwise, some of the crews with like Gowron and Martok. Howdy Warzone, how's it going tonight? Like Gowron and Martok, depending on what type of ship you're going against, like they make a lot of difference in that combat. Because like even when I was doing the cons hostiles, like I think I was using a Marcus crew. Yeah, I was doing Marcus, Lorca, and Khan. So I think having Lorca and Khan on the sides are usually helpful. And then that captain, just whatever you can find that's most effective against that ship type. So either Marcus, Kang, Shar, or Gowron, Martok. I don't remember the third officer in that set. Oh, it died. How come I can kill 71s but not the mission bosses? Because the mission bosses are not hostiles. So any hostile crew, any research, any techs that specifically apply to hostiles, you can't count against the mission bosses. But they're also level 1. So like your Leslie's, your Tals, some of your other cheese crews kind of like that become effective again. Why did I die? That one just hit me really, really hard. Yeah, the mission bosses are super, super unique. Because there's not much that affects them from research and artifacts and everything. Well, I mean, the thing is, too, sometimes, like, it may show that it's an explorer or a battleship, but if you look at the ship statistics, like, sometimes they are actually acting as a different class of ship. Thank you for the raw, Ellie. Like, that's something that can really trip you up if you're against the wall with mitigation or piercing or something. Is the ship may tell you that it's a battleship, but it may have the statistics of an interceptor. So you may need to up your accuracy statistics more. Yeah, Cons Champions is the same thing. That Cons Champions, I was using Marcus Lorca Con. It worked really well for me. Is it at least one that's right outside of your station so you don't have to warp far? Right in the home system? Okay. Those ones aren't so bad. The Galactic Anomaly expired. I was like, they're causing way less damage now. That helps because then you can do a lot about it too. Rev did an updated video. That always comes in handy. I could only wish one day that I could have the proper creativity. Ooh, we got a geode. Have the proper creativity to come up with content like that. And there's a lot of skills. I mean, not only having the knowledge to create the content, but having the skills to edit a video and deliver the information. I just want to get the hang of OBS. Start simple. Don't bother getting complicated right off the bat. Just start simple. Create yourself 2 scenes. Have some kind of a scene that's like a starting, a be right back kind of scene, and a scene that's your game scene. Just start there and just get familiar with getting those laid out. All that stuff can get slowly added in later as you go. You don't have to start with Tangia and sound alerts and everything like that. It makes things more fun and more interactive, but it's not part of the basics. Exclamation point join to get in on the dungeon. And I've always wanted to kind of do some sort of like tech introduction type of stuff before too with some of the streaming stuff, but I'm still learning so much as I'm going too. I mean, I've been doing this almost a year and a half now, and I've still barely scraped the surface on it. Like, there's so many things that can be done differently. And, you know, depends on how you want things laid out, because, like, some people would look at my screen and think it's a little bit too messy for them, and I'm like, it's kind of right where I want it. The Tangia thing maybe is a little bit much, but I don't know, it's fun to play dungeons. I have so many of my own vouchers. Like, I just want a jump scare voucher. Am I gonna ever use a jump scare voucher against myself on my own channel? No, I'm not gonna jump scare myself. It's gonna be less than effective for one thing. And then it's just productive for a second. Alright, I'm gonna actually collect my challenge track stuff for today so I don't keep falling behind in that. Yay, McShizman. Maybe just don't tell yourself. You know, you're not wrong. I could set up StreamerBot to do random redemptions. I could tie that in with a channel point too. Because I could make it so that it could use channel points. Could use channel points to redeem it off of my account. So then it could be extra stuff. Do a Halloween week stream with random jump scares. That's actually a really good idea. Or at least just random spooky things. I'm writing that down on my list right now, too. No, nothing more annoying than an attentive streamer when you're trying to spin jump scares. Most of them don't get me. There's a couple that do. Like, I'm more likely to be gotten by them if I'm catching things in my peripheral vision. Because, like, it'll show up on my main monitor here. And then it'll show up in OBS, too. And so, no matter which screen I'm looking at, I'm going to catch it in my periphery. So it should jump me more than it should, but there's just a couple of them that have gotten me pretty good. Actually, what honestly gets me some of the most, I think the one that gets me the most is, like, if I'm locked in and it's been kind of chill, especially if the music's like on a really chill song, doing the crab redemption, because that hits hard. And no, it's not even the crab redemption. It's one of my alerts that happens either for the stream streaks or for subscriptions. A couple of those songs hit really hard at the start. Thank you for the wind chimes. But a couple of those, even the raid alert's a good one. That one makes my heart skip a beat half the time, because there's a couple of them that just pop heavy right at the beginning, and so, like, out of nowhere, they're just a big bang. Yeah, the wind chimes, they have a peacefulness to them, but there is a little vibe to them of some sort. Like, there's something that just feels a little paranormal when wind chimes go off for no reason. Alright, so I need to go hit 33 more beds. I like to throw some extra crabs on top. Yeah, it gets picky about having a subscription. I noticed the Baldrin added that emote to his channel. Exclamation point join to get in the next dungeon. I thought about getting it. I almost bought it off of Etsy, but I didn't. I may still at some point. I don't know. I only had one animated. I think I used my last animated slot. Misa made me a cute boop emote. Oh, it actually goes animated on the screen too. Thank you for the Maxwell. What's up, Fabric? 2 Maxwells. Were they both on purpose? Yeah, I don't have another animated slot right now. I'd have to take down an animated emote to add another one. Otherwise, I don't know what it takes to be able to get another animated emote slot. So my next thing is to get 125 subscriber points, but that's only one standard emote slot. I don't know, maybe I do just a regular crab or something to start with, because I've got crab. I never thought about that. I have crab. Do I still have it? Because I put up on fourth wall. Oh, I don't have those crabs separated in the PNG form. I actually have a Star Trek crab off of my merch that I could use as an emote. I never thought about that till right now. Keep that in mind to start small. Network admin says admin. Yeah, I mean, it has a lot of default stuff. Exclamation point join to get in the next dungeon. Like, it has a lot of transitions and stuff built into it automatically. So, like, it does all the things. I'm adding a lot of to-do stuff with my list today. It's been a while since I've added to it. That's a good thing. Innovation. Innovation's a good thing to have. Alright, let's go back to Corva Beta. That's actually 3 hours. I'm not going to go through that in time. What level is this one? This is 71s. Oh, they're actually back in the same system? I didn't expect them to be back in the exact same system. That's actually kind of cool. I want to at least get my 33 hostels done with this today. And then I can do the rest of the Galactic Anomaly ones tomorrow. Or unless that's going to be pretty close to the same score. Because if it takes 100 hostels to do the one and 100 hostels to do the other, this event is actually really synergy. No, it's not going to line up quite perfect. Because I did some of the Federation stuff in the Veil. If I was only doing this in the margins, they would almost line up perfectly. That's kind of funny, actually. It's really interesting to see two events that are kind of in line with each other as far as the requirements. Even though the one's heroic, it's still about the same as the other one. The other one doesn't have a level requirement, so you could do it at any level. Ooh, we died. So it must be still a fairly low chance of having the damage impact kick up. Or else that was just because it was a interceptor. I wouldn't really expect the combat to be super picky. Unless there is that big of a difference in the piercing or mitigation. Ooh, I'm actually losing shield there. Okay, so mitigation's actually probably playing an effect into that. Thanks for being here, Ellie. Have a great night. That's very interesting. I might need to mess with the below deck slots just a little bit more. Yeah, those interceptors hit hard sometimes. That was like a quarter of the hull. Having a couple more tiers would make such a big difference. Getting that next below deck slot, because then I can do some stuff with mitigation. Actually, I'm actually gonna just recall that. I just don't know if the chance, the 25% chance of the damage increase is kicking off. Because I am seeing shield loss. These will be interesting to jump into detail on. Seven more to go. If I can get this done on one hull, I'm going to be really happy. What Carol's handy for your shields? Well, if they're dropping, she's not helping. Because if the shields are dropping, then she's causing it. And she's probably doing more hurt than help. Unless I can get a little more shield regen. Because sometimes, you know, like adding Kim can kick enough extra shield regen in to compensate back for that. It's a very tough balancing act. If you're transferring damage to shields and it causes your shields to go down, then you're not transferring any damage to shields anymore. You're going straight to hull. I have Torres on here, and I'm running the Burning Forbidden Tech. joking for the officer switch. It's gonna piss me off so much. Exclamation point join. That's just gonna piss me off so much. It's gonna take so long to relearn that. I hope it's just a rude joke and it's not actually happening. But no, right now I have Joachim, and then I have Piku, Balana, Walk Carol, and then I'm using Naga because I know I'm going to be repairing a lot. It's literally doing something stupid because it kept being brought up for the lulz. It is. It definitely is. Like, if they would have done it originally as it was discussed, I think it would have been a good change. I think it would have been welcome change. Kim always burned his chances for promotion. Restrucci, I think you've got the best Kim thing that I've heard yet. Would be worth a non-Chang approach. I mean, that's what I did for the 73s. You know, like this combat that I have here, it's as effective as I expect it to be with Bolana on deck. I was just actually surprised that the interceptors just seemed to hit just a little bit harder than the battleships. Because the battleships have so much extra hull that it was catching me off guard. Because I can't tell if shields actually dropped. I mean, it probably would have taken a few rounds. I can't tell if they actually dropped or if they just got so low. Delaying shots. Having those shot delays is helping a lot. I don't think... I don't think the shield's actually dropped, but it's getting close. I mean, like, at that number, there's not a lot of RNG left to benefit it. There, I lost shields. Is that the very last shot? So when it does its big booms, that was a battleship. When it does its big booms, yeah, the interceptors are actually killing my shield. That's crazy. But again, that could be within that 25% chance of having 600% damage boost or 6,000, whatever that could is. But I think it's fine. I think this crew is working fine enough for it. So Janeway, SW, and Benga, S&W Plague, 111, any of them work, then BLT could also drop, and you might even need more shields. Might not even need more shields. It is very possible. I'm just really surprised the interceptors are taking the shields out, but the battleships weren't. I mean, I know there's battle triangle. Okay, that one left a little bit there. But it's just right at that edge. Right at that edge. That's as much as I can push myself, for sure. Like, that's where combat should be. Yeah, I don't think the Star Path research is worth giving up here. It was worth giving up on the 73s, because I needed every bit of that I could get out of them. I couldn't afford to take that extra damage off of the 73s. The 72s, I barely can. And this is one of those things. Like, this is a naked tier 8 vengeance. You know, like, I do 2 upgrades here, and that combat flips on its head real fast. You know, like it's right at that tipping point where it's really easy to move it into my favor. I just need a little bit there. Throw Savick in for the ISO damage as well. That probably would benefit me more here. Because if I was going to do something like that, then I could do... I could take Carol off, put Savick back in, put on the Quantum Slipstream again. And just pound them into the dirt. Because right now I'm back on Metreon Cascade. Exclamation point joining in the next dungeon. Because when it's came to my everyday grind, the Metreon Cascade paired with the Narn, whatever the heck it's called for the burning, that's been the best combination I've been able to come up with my 72s for my daily grind. And I've been just kind of pushing out, branching out with the 73s to kind of feel that out a little bit. I still need to do some crew tweaking there, but that's changed for the better a lot here over the last week and a half, 2 weeks. A couple of researches have added some things. I'm not even certain which ones it was. Because it was like stuff in the like Maverick. Maverick and Mirror, I think, are the only stuff that I had touched. It wasn't Maverick. It was some weird aggregation. There was some little PvE thing. Dauntless? It might have been Dauntless. No, not Dauntless. Celsior. No, that is FKR as well. It might have just been a little bit in the mirror. I did damage versus hostiles, like getting that extra 300%, 500% there. Just kind of made things a little bit extra. What are you running for your Forbidden Tech then? And then Chaos? That's what I meant to ask, actually. That won the Godsend. Oh, you got the biomedic gel. That makes sense. Like, it sucks swapping stuff around too much if you don't have to. Because the Forbidden Tech doesn't seem to matter as much on the Vengeance to me. I feel like there's less gains there for the most part. At least when it comes to the hostile stuff. Like, what I'm doing right now, I have a little bit less below deck slots, so I'm using my Chaos Tech slot to replace Neelix. or to do burning. I can of course swap Naga, because if I can increase the number of hostiles enough, Naga gets offset really quick. But I love putting her on there because then I can just fuck around as much as I want. And it doesn't get costly to experiment. I can't even believe how cheap it makes it. Like, if I don't use that, it's not hard to clear... Exclamation point join again on the next dungeon. If I don't use Naga on the ship, like, it's pretty easy to do my whatever spend dailies for the faction stuff. But when I use her, like, it's difficult for me to spend enough stuff in this game to be able to close out my Klingon stuff for the prestige when it's at prestige 1. Like, just normal repairs don't make a dent. You're like, that's halfway there. Like, it's amazing the amount that gets saved with their... And I almost have to put effort in. I might have to almost spend extra things to be able to complete that every day. Actually, other ships end up paying it more. Like, I feel like I could go destroy a G5 ship and end up getting more points off of that than I do with my Vengeance right now. Like, it's kind of silly almost. Hit Syndicate 62, so don't need Naga quite as much. Yeah, I just hit 59. Yeah, I just completed 58. I completed 59. I'm on to 60. So yeah, having that extra bit, I mean, that's most of what she is. At least with the tier that I have her at. I'm kind of looking forward to getting it up a little bit more again. There's still a lot of decent stuff left in this tree. Actually, another thing. Emerald Chain reset on me. We're at 31. No, we're past that. 34. I don't remember what level we're exactly at. I want to say it's like 34. Because we had the astrometric sensor in there a while ago. Command helm. So if the command helm's in there. What the hell was that? Command helm in there is 31. If the hijacked refits are in there, then it's 35. It's so hard to see that. Good evening, no tech support. Do I only play on server 34? No, I also play on server 719. $61, you get the minor jump drives. Oh, that can't come soon enough. That cannot come soon enough. don't think I have those resets, so we definitely wouldn't be. I don't think we have the hijacked refits. So we're between 31 and 35. Because I have the chain helm. I think it was 34 is where we're at now. I'm very interested to see if we're going to get a boost to the syndicate payout too. I could only hope so. Because that would be awesome to be able to get a little... I think that's asking for a bit much. It feels a little greedy. I'm not asking for it, I'm just hoping for it, I guess. Why does this have something available to build here? The pip on this thing is annoying me. It's probably the same bug that's causing the syndicate to show up at level 1. Okay, well, it's 10 o'clock for me. It's about time for me to wrap up. Go back. I never get to raid Major Samo. I shouldn't say never, it's just been a while. It's been more than 3 weeks. That's what I thought you were talking about, my YouTube streams. Yes, that would definitely be me. I am in URC on 7/19. Which that's been it's been a lot of fun playing on that account. I am up late on live, Dustin. I'm getting ready to call it an end, though. I'm gonna go right over to Major Samo. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a few people that are here already. Appreciate everybody stopping by tonight and all the new likes and follows and all the good stuff. Hope everybody had a fantastic Wednesday. And yeah, tomorrow is just going to be a little bit more of Alliance tournaments and going through all the things, pushing through the rest of the events. Thank you, Dragon Ghost Rider. And then, yeah, I hope everybody has a terrific Thursday. And I'll be live again tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern. Stop on by. We'll play out the teabag. It's gonna end almost perfectly.